Since the dawn of time, humanity has faced one of the deepest and most universal questions. What happens after we die? Is it an absolute end, an empty void, or is there something more? This ancient human curiosity has driven us to seek answers in science, philosophy, and spirituality. For a significant part of modern science and popular thought, the answer is straightforward. Death is the end of existence. Our brain, and with it our consciousness, are merely products of neural activity. When the brain stops functioning, everything simply shuts down. It's a viewpoint that reduces everything to the physical, to what we can directly measure and observe in a laboratory. But what happens when human experience challenges this categorical explanation? Imagine someone whose heart stops, whose brain activity ceases, and yet, upon being resuscitated, vividly recounts experiencing something extraordinary. We're talking about near-death experiences, or NDEs. The term and systematic research into NDEs were popularized by psychiatrist Raymond Moody in the 1970s. He collected hundreds of surprisingly similar testimonies, revolutionizing how the topic was viewed. People from different cultures, beliefs, and ages reported phenomena such as an incredible sense of peace and calm, the ability to observe their own body from an out-of-body perspective, traveling through a tunnel towards a brilliant light and encountering beings of light or deceased loved ones. Often they describe a panoramic life review, feeling the impact of their actions and experiencing unconditional love. Now, the big question: how do we explain these experiences? Conventional science often attributes them to lack of oxygen in the brain, chemical reactions, or drug effects. It's true that the brain reacts in extreme situations, but there is a significant problem with that explanation. Many of these accounts occur when the brain shows minimal or no activity. And, most strikingly, the details people describe are often accurate and verifiable, even those that happened outside their line of sight while they were clinically dead. This suggests a consciousness operating independently of the physical body, a kind of self that goes beyond the brain's hardware. These experiences are not random hallucinations. They are consistent in their patterns, profoundly meaningful, and transformative for those who live them, often changing their lives forever. NDEs are not just curious anecdotes. They are a serious field of study that invites us to reconsider what we believe we know about life and death. They strongly suggest that our consciousness might be much more than a simple brain function, that it is an entity capable of existing and perceiving even when the physical body is inoperable. If these experiences give us a first clue to the continuity of consciousness, what other evidence exists? And how do they connect with a broader philosophy that gives meaning to all of this? In the next videos of this series, we will delve deeper into the work of authors like Brian Weiss and Carl Jung, and finally, explore how Allan Kardec's postulates offer a coherent framework that unifies these astonishing experiences. Don't miss the upcoming chapters of this series. Subscribe and hit the bell to join us on this fascinating journey.